Hello, hello, I'm the official narrator. My job is to look through the first page of Google, review the nicknames provided by the internet, and then give my recommendations at the end. Today we're looking at Furfrou. Furfrou. Fun name. Obviously I'm not going to search up every single different type of style and its fur trimmings as different variants of nicknames. It's not fucking necessary. But if you feel the need to incorporate that inside your nickname, cool idea. I just wanted to share this time capsule for a second. This is interesting. So, right up here, this seemed like the Tumblr idiot. So I started looking to see if there was another link. And it's this, and it just says updating. He didn't update it, but he had one for Furfrou ready, and I'm assuming the time capsule for his suggestions is this, considering the format it's presented in. And it also has Pokemon name - Raider. I could have just clicked on that. Anyway, he does his based off of the trims, which, I mean, I'm not going to fault you for it and say it's bad, because I don't necessarily think it's bad. I just never personally felt the need to trim my Furfrou, because it's temporary. That's fucking stupid. Yeah, Scruffy. No. Lulu, Angel, or Rosetta. No, none of those are interesting. Those are all just regular-ass names. Gemini, Jules, or Juliet. Gemini is a fine name. I don't think it has anything to do with diamond trim, but okay. Jules and Juliet, no. Nova, Star, Starla. Nova is actually one I used as a placeholder for Flareon before switching to Varia, and I haven't used Nova since. I don't necessarily have a problem with it, it's just I haven't used it. Star and Starla are not interesting names. Cairo, Pharaoh, Queenie, or King Tut. None of those are interesting. I guess Cairo's okay. Location-based nicknames are okay. I suppose if, I'm thinking about the Cofagrigus episode, and I'm like, well, how many, what did we discover in that episode? I'm like, I don't remember. I just remember Goldilocks is best locks. Kabuki, Bell, or Lyrics. Don't really care for, there's always one at least. In each of them there's one, except for the heart. The heart one was wasted. Lyrics I don't mind. That doesn't sound terrible, but I mean that's gonna fit better on something like Meloetta, but even then that's probably gonna come off as simple. Kabuki, I remember seeing that before, and my stance on it was like Kabuki 64 is better because the 64 makes it feel less bland. Queenie or Reina, he uses Queenie a second time. They're both just there. Bella, which he used Belle, not Bella, so he didn't use that. Bella, Olivia, Serena. In case you just wanted to pick random girls in your math class, there you go. There's an idea. It's a bad idea. They'll probably think you're creepy. Dandy Bonkers? Okay. So Bonkers is a name I use for Primeape based off of the Kirby enemy of the same name, and I think it's 10 out of 10 real great nickname. Does it have anything to do with Furfrou? I don't even know what this dandy trim is. If I'm honest, I don't remember most of the trims. I don't really care. I didn't even know the trims in Pokemon Go were regional. That was the thing where I was like, guys, look, I got all these regional Pokemon. How cool am I? And everyone was like, do you have the regional Furfrous? And I was like, what? I thought you just pressed the button and picked a hairstyle. And then I went and I checked, and you just press the button and pick a hairstyle. So I don't know why the fuck it matters, but whatever. Madeline, Scarlet, Violet, yet again just picking the names of random people in English. Though I do think it is kind of funny to see Scarlet and Violet right next to each other. When's this posted? June 27th, 2015. Did he predict it? No. But some doofus out there on the internet's gonna be like, oh my god, you saw the future! If this guy is seeing the future, we're all doomed, because everything that comes out of this idiot's mouth is shit. So don't try and put a curse on us by saying he predicted the future. I'm just going to go ahead and get these two out of the way. I don't really think they're good nicknames at all, but just because I expect to see something like this, and if I don't highlight it now, it'll appear in the comments, and I'm trying to push that out of the comments. Even though you'd be surprised how many people will just like watch the video and then comment something that was already in the video. Thank you for paying attention. Rather than whatever dude put for Dandy, my mind looks at that and I'm like, Slash. Slash from Guns N' Roses. That top hat, and then right here, Debutante, Lady Dimitrescu. Okay, so we've reached the bottom. I got educated that yes, there are regional things, I guess, and if I had to guess one You get 2 options, and then the third option's depending on the region. Regardless, I don't really care that much for a feature that just is going to waste Stardust and do nothing more, so there you go. Spreadsheet has this Cooper to trim. The only Cooper I care about is Sly Cooper, bitch. We don't have any comment suggestions, and when I played through X and Y, I wanted to try out using a normal type, so I used For Furfrou. And I think For Furfrou is actually a pretty decent Pokemon, especially early game. That thing is way more defensive than people think. Offensively, it's not the best post-game, late game, but early, it's pretty good. For Furfrou is pretty good. And I decided to just look at my list of words that were Binding of Isaac Bayonetta style, so I stuck with Fortune. That was what I did, because I'm like, oh, rich people, poodles. So that was my thing. Also, another thing, since we taught stupid Fluffy and Foofy or whatever, Fifi. There's your stupid stereotypical poodle name, Frenchie, stuff like that. Do I care for his nickname? No. But I'm just highlighting it so you don't put it in the comments, even though you're probably gonna do it anyway. Any other suggestions, preferably something that was not in this video, feel free to put in the comments below. Give a thumbs up to the ones you think are good. Furfrou is pretty great. If you want, go ahead and tell me what your favorite form is. Personally, again, I just stick with the basic one because I just didn't feel like wasting my time or money on something that's just going to get reset 3 days later.